as not content with building walls, he seems to be digging some deep holes of his own. But from one source of boundless entertainment to another, Leicester Square has since the 18th century been at the heart of London's entertainment and cultural offer. As the reputation of Leicester Square grew, several theatres and hotels opened to cater for the influx of local revellers and visitors from overseas, some of which quickly acquired a reputation for sheltering ladies of the night and their customers. One theatre in particular, the Empire Theatre of Varieties, even installed canvas privacy screens on their balcony so that their patrons' lusty needs would go unseen. Eventually the council stepped in, as we always do, to put a stop to the fun. It is reassuring to see that some things never change, really, by ordering that the screens were removed from the balcony. It is even rumoured that the young Winston Churchill helped with their removal, being stationed at Sandhurst at the time. Many of the original theatres and hotels have long since been demolished, and the area has been transformed into a first-class destination thanks to the continued investment from organisations such as the Edwardian Group. This new development is a significant contribution and investment to the West End from the Edwardian Group, and is a symbol of their continued confidence in the city of Westminster and of course of London. And this confidence in the West End and its ability to weather uncertain times nationally is echoed by the work of the West End Partnership, of which the City Council is a proud partner. The partnership has launched a 15-year programme of investment and support to support the continued growth and prosperity of the West End. And London's West End, of which Leicester Square is very much the heart, is one of the most celebrated and excited places in the world. It has a wealth and a variety of activity, character, space, architecture, heritage and ambience. And this development is a welcome addition to Leicester Square, which is the gateway to Theatreland and the spiritual home of British cinema and entertainment. Once completed, the complex will help to house, feed and entertain some of the 6 million visitors that flock to the West End, as well as creating 400 new jobs. Indeed, the square we are standing in, or should I say underneath, has benefited from a myriad of improvements in recent years and is a far cry from the days when it was nicknamed Leicester Square. This rather ignominious nickname was earned during the winter of discontent, when, you will recall from the famous photographs, refuse collectors went on strike in 1979 and the square was turned into a de facto rubbish dump. I'm relieved to say that those days are long gone and that Leicester Square has benefited from a series of improvements, including extensive refurbishment ahead of the 2012 Olympic Games, that we've made to make it one of the most pleasant places in London to visit. As a vital stakeholder in the future of the West End, the Edwardian Hotel Group is helping to lead the charge in ensuring that the area remains at the heart of this cultural offer, and it will do so for years to come. And on completion in 2019, we hope, this four-sided island site will be transformed into an impressive 350-bedroom property, which will include, as we heard, an underground cinema complex, adding to the cinematic legacy that the area is so famous for. And whilst the development may be an island, the City Council is very fortunate that IPE and all those at Edwardian Hotels are always ready to extend a helping hand to the City Council and to support us in showcasing the wealth of entertainment and activity on offer in the West End to both residents, visitors, through events like West End Live. And as part of today's celebrations, we're in a minute going to dig down and put down a time capsule to be buried here at the base of the development. And despite my youth and good health, I doubt that I will be in attendance at the future unearthing of the capsule. But I made sure there's a photograph of me inside it. But trust those that the President will appreciate the significance of this development to the future of Leicester Square and to the wider West End. On which note I will draw to a close with the traditional list of congratulations, which always are well deserved at these special ceremonies. First to Neil Houghton and all those at Arup, responsible for planning the development and overseeing its completion. I very much look forward to visiting the finished product on completion. Next to Jonathan Clark and Stephen Shakeshaft of Woods Bagot, envisaging and designing this landmark development which will inject a new vibrancy into the area. And of course to Jasminda Ray Ipe and all the team at Edwardian Hotels for undertaking such a significant development in the first place. So without further ado, I'm delighted in a second to be joining Ipe to demonstrate how my exceptionally well-honed ceremonial digging skills are, which is nothing compared to my having to then walk up again. But I really wish this development well and look forward to coming and being here when we actually open the door for the first time.
Well done.
Thank you.
Right, we're going to get the capsule down.